welcome to my channel. It's Leah Monet, and today we're going to jump right into this BGM girl hair wig. It is a part of their Wear and Go Glueless collection. I have a 28-inch Brazilian loose deep wig, and so right here I'm just unboxing it, showing you all of the goodies that were inside the bag. And before I forget, I paid $260 for this unit. I literally ordered it on a Saturday. No, sorry, I ordered it on a Sunday. It shipped out on Monday and it was at my door on Thursday. So talk about shipping. That was like the best, right? Don't get no better than that. So right here you can see the wig, and I'm showing you that lace, that pre-plucked hairline. And this is the wig obviously out of the initial packaging. Excuse me, because I cannot talk. And this is what it looks like. So it looks really good. The curls look really bouncy. And so if you have watched any of my previous videos, you know I like to try my units on fresh out of the bag or fresh out of the box, just so that you can see what it would look like without any customization. So it looks pretty good, fresh out of the bag. I will say I was not thinking that this was a 28-inch. I felt like it was a little short. And I also, the parting space, like I don't feel like the part was defined. So I'll probably have to do some plucking there. But otherwise, it feels good and it does look good. So I'm about to get into customization next. So really quickly, the cap construction, there are no teeth on this wig. So you see there's an elastic band, but there are no teeth on the top or the bottom. So if you looked at the unboxing, they do provide a couple of combs that you can sew on or attach yourself, but it will not come on the wig already. So here I'm going ahead and spreading that lace tint. So I have the Eben. I will link that below in the description. I have it in a color dark brown. And I literally squirted some on there and started spreading it out with my edge brush. Honestly, I don't know what the best method. The directions say to use gloves. I didn't have no gloves, so I just went ahead and used that. And I also had to pat some of it off because I applied just totally too much. Once I felt like I had a nice coat of it on there, I took my blow dryer to kind of speed dry it. And that was kind of it. I'm a newbie to this, so if you have any suggestions or tips on that, please leave those in the comments. I can definitely use those. So now we got the wig back on, and I'm about to just play with it until I get it how I want it. I don't expect to have to do too much plucking and stuff because this is supposed to be pre-plucked and wear and go. So I'm weighing it down. That definitely makes it easier to comb, and as well as like just refreshes the curls a bit. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will move on to using my slick stick, which is kind of how I lay the parting space, and I also use it to pull the hair off of my face. At this point, I kind of noticed that the hairline is a little dense, so it's definitely pre-plucked, but it still is very dense, and I think that's also why it's hard for the part to look defined, because it's just a lot of hair in the parting space, and it's just not defined as I would like it. But it's wearable. So yeah, the last thing I did was apply some makeup on my part to make it look a little bit more defined. I probably will spend a little bit of time plucking there, but we'll see. So that kind of like wraps up the bit of customization that I did. Not a ton. I unboxed this before church. I think I woke up at like 8 o'clock. I need to be in my car by 10, and I still needed to get ready and do other things. So I was like literally on some time constraints, installing this wig and trying to record at the same time. So I did what I could for my first day. And of course, I had to give you a face for the first day reveal. I haven't done anything else to the wig. As you can see, I'm still kind of like pity-patting with it. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. I might have wetted a little bit more with my spray bottle because it does look a little bit more softer. It doesn't look as poofy. But this is the final look for day one. I'll be back in a couple of weeks to give you a more detailed review of how it's holding up. So just stay with me, and hopefully you've been enjoying the video so far. So today we are back with like a 3-week update on this unit. I have been wearing it every day. Besides, I do not sleep in her. I take her off at night. That's why I like Glueless. So let's jump right into the products that I have been using, and then I will give you some of the pros and cons on this unit. Number one product I'm using, water. I spray it down every morning when I'm detangling it. Make sure you detangling on wet hair. I don't have any other products mixed in here, straight water. This is the only thing that I do on a daily basis. Maybe every other day, every other 2-3 days, I kind of rotate in between my leave-in conditioner and the Garnier Sleek and Shine. I don't use them on the same day, but I'll use it to kind of revive and freshen up the curls. I feel like this is like really helpful when you want to do a good detangling. So like I work out, and at the nape of that neck, you're always gonna have tangling. So this is especially helpful for that, and I feel like this is really nice as far as reviving the curls and making the hair shiny and fresh again. As far as styling, I use my slick stick. I put this on my part and also use it to kind of pull the hair off my face a little bit and just keeping the hair tamed down. So slick stick. And then lastly, as far as tint. So I showed you all in the first clip this spray, this Even. I was testing this out. I seen one of the YouTube girlies using it, and I do feel like it helped to melt my lace initially. My only beef with this is when I'm working out 4, maybe 5 times a week. I have to reapply this every single time. So that was irritating, and I also really didn't know how to properly spread this. So after I went ahead and washed it, because I washed it this morning, so I did shampoo as well as a couple deep conditioning browns. And so now I'm going back to my trusty dusty airbrush leg spray, which honestly I don't even know why I was trying something new, because she had never done me wrong, and I have worked out in the past and I've never had any issues with having to reapply this multiple times. So I will link both of these below in the description. I have them both from Amazon. So pros and cons. I'm gonna start off with the con. I only really have one con. Biggest thing is the shedding. Honey, she sheds. It's not terrible. I definitely had worse, but it's also noticeable. I have another BGM girl wig, and I feel like that one didn't shed at all. Like I would get a couple hairs here and there, but this one, every time I'm detangling it, I'm getting multiple hairs, like multiple hairs throughout the day. When I'm just simply wearing it, I'll have like a hair just on my arm, on my leg, on my coat, on my chair. I'm just like, I don't like having just hairs just following me. And so that is my biggest beef with this wig. Outside of that, this is truly a wear and go wig. So you see in the first clip, like I spent maybe like 30 minutes with that wig before church, just getting it to look like that, and it looked great, right? And so I can put her on and go. I literally throw that water on in the morning and I'm out the door, I'm ready to go. So it is truly wear and go. It's super convenient. I feel like since wearing it, the curls have filled, so it's giving me more of the 28 inches that I wanted. I feel like it was looking too short previously, because I'm like, this is not a 28 inch. But after I have worn it, the curls have filled. It's been out of that packaging, that tight packaging for some time. It's giving the length that I want. It's very voluminous. I've gotten a ton of compliments on this unit. So, oh, and as far as customization, I didn't really do much. I walked you through the couple of things I did previously. Since then, the only thing I've done is plucked a little bit of the parting space and plucked a little bit of the hairline, because I felt like it was a bit dense, but that's just my preference, right? You don't have to. Honestly, you can wear it straight out of the pack how I did. After you tint the lace, definitely tint the lace. Overall, my rating for her would be like a 8.2 maybe, because that shedding is irritating. But outside of that, I really have no complaints with her. I feel like she was really ready to go and super convenient. And for the price, I paid $260. When I was looking it up the other day to link for this video, it was down to like $210. So they're having some crazy promotion, and I know they do those pretty often. So for the price, I really think it's worth the money. Also, it feels good, it feels secure. I haven't had any issues. I have been tightening my elastic band quite a bit just to make sure my lace is being melted and it feels secure in my head. But otherwise, I think that's it. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to check out BGM Girl Hair. All the products that I have used will be linked below in the description. And I will see you all in my next video.